This is 110 Lincoln Street in Bangor. Really nice side street right up from Main Street. So you're kind of out of downtown, but you were literally just a quick walk to everything that's downtown. It's a kind of typical 3-bedroom, 2-bath colonial. The owner actually, it was originally a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, and the same owner has owned it for several decades. And they added on a big family room and a second bathroom on the back. It does have an old barn on the back of the property. If you can see it from here or not. There we go. Okay. And it's got a nice back deck. So driveway, again, fit 3 cars. My truck's of course long, but 2 cars easily. Barn, the owner has half full of stuff, but there is some room so you could put some storage in there if you wanted. It's out of the wet weather. It's in a barn, so it's not like sealed up like a new garage. But the neat thing is they added on this whole back first section of the house, this nice deck, which the owner just had last month, all re-stained, pressure washed. And then it's got this backyard, which is fenced. So you can see here our prior tenant had added this little bit of fencing here. And the last tenant was here for 3 years. And she did not have a dog. But prior tenants had a dog, and they put a little gate up there. The only thing you have to do is there's a propane tank over there. So you have to leave a little path. But it can be movable like that little piece of fence. So it can be moved over. So it is a 3/4 fenced backyard, which is kind of unusual. The original house stops here, and this is that addition on the back. So the house itself, excuse me, has been well cared for. It's a little bigger than your typical Bangor rent. The front staining was done same time as the back, so just in the last month. It's typical. These old houses you have to keep up and that kind of stuff. Neat thing is it's all hardwood floors, and they're all original, I believe. So you literally don't have carpet anywhere. This has got big living room here in the front with French doors that go into a dining room, or could be a second living room or an office, however somebody wanted. It has that like built-in buffet over on there, which is kind of nice, and it all circles around. So it then goes into the kitchen, which kitchen was renovated the same time they did the addition on the back, and so that's neat. It doesn't have your standard 100-year-old kitchen. This was all, done over new cabinets, solid granite countertops. Really pretty nice. This center island was something the owner had, so he left it for folks to use. And then it's got this back family room, living room. Could be a huge formal dining room, I suppose, if somebody wanted. It does have a propane fireplace here. Nobody has to use it, but it does help keep this room the same temp as the rest of the house. Because it's an addition, if you don't use it, it stays a little cooler back here. No issue, but some people like that, some people don't. This does have a nice cathedral in it. And then it's got those 2 doors to the backyard. And I will say, the tenant literally is technically here through tomorrow, but she said they're just coming back to do a little, touch up clean. I think she left it very good considering they were here for that length of period. And they bought a house in Bangor, so again, view from the backyard and the deck that we saw already. It does have this cabinet for like storage for toiletries or that kind of stuff. And then it's also got laundry hook up here. So these old houses all used to have laundries in the basement, which is a real pain to go down 2 flights of stairs. But in this case, it's right there. It's got a shelf up above, and then it's got a clawfoot tub, which is kind of cool. It does still have the shower hookup. You do need, with this style of tub, you do need to have 2. And I mention this because we have tenants who leak on the floor all the time. The first time they use it. So anyways, you need 2 curtains. You put one on the outside, one on the inside, and you need one on the back. So you can see here they did the same thing. So you have one that is actually inside, and that stops the water from going outside. And then you have the outside curtain like they have. So they've got it set up perfectly. But sometimes people will change them out, and they think they only need one on the outside. If you do that, water runs down the outside into the floor and can cause damage. So that completes the first floor. Has a fairly typical basement It does allow some storage down there. You should run a dehumidifier if you put storage down there, but it's the typical, 100-year-old basement. So we don't recommend people put like cardboard boxes or that kind of stuff down there. The owner also has the attic here locked because he is moving back here. He's currently in Portland, but that's why he's hired us. And he's been gone for 10 years, but his plan is to move back here. And so he has a lot of personal stuff up on the attic. And up here you have this little storage area or something, because it has a stair that goes to the attic. And then you've got 3 bedrooms. Nice hardwood floors up here again. Definitely they're original, so they're not in perfect condition, but they're in very good condition for their age. Big bedroom here that typically is the master. Does have a closet over here. Closets are a little bigger than some of these old houses. A lot of times old houses are really thin closets. These have the kind of standard depth. And then as you come in, you've got a second big one over here. As you come in over here, this room is going to need to get painted. This was their teenage son's room, but it does have a closet over here as well. Just again, it's kind of standard sized. And then over here, you've got the 3rd bedroom, which is a little smaller. It's still big enough. Queen size bed, no problem. It does have a small closet though. So this 3rd room has got I guess it's not that small. It's just odd shape. It goes sort of around the corner. It does give you a bar to hang stuff. And then it's got the full bath up here. So again, 1 bath downstairs, full bath up here. And tile floor, vanity, has a medicine cabinet, that kind of stuff. And then a tub with a tile surround. So that completes 110 Lincoln Street. Kind of a classic Bangor Colonial with the extra bath that you don't usually see with these, and the modern kitchen that they still tried to keep the style of the house with. If you'd be interested, make sure to do our application online. We'll get back to you, rentbangor.com.